Hi YouTube, my name is Heather and I love anti-MLM content here on YouTube. I'm hoping to use my channel as an excuse to sit on the floor and talk about the predatory structure of multi-level marketing companies. Today I wanted us to watch a quick video from a Beachbody coach at the very top of the company explaining why his company is not a pyramid scheme. So let's take a listen.
So let's talk about this. Is Beachbody coaching a pyramid scheme? So when I first started being a coach a couple of years ago, I used to get my chops busted all the time. Oh, you're involved in one of those pyramid things. Guys, I want to tell everybody, just in the beginning, ease up. Don't stress about it. People are just joking around and busting chops. They really don't even know what a pyramid scheme truly is. Because when I really tried to understand when that would come in, which I'm going to explain to you guys what a real pyramid is, I didn't know. And once I went back and I spoke to these people about it, it's just a matter of people just busting chops. So lighten up. Don't take it personal. It's a natural thing that's going to happen. And if you want to be successful in anything in life, you got to learn that people are going to try to joke around and bust your chops. So first and foremost, guys, pyramid scheme.
So his first argument is that it's a natural thing to happen and people are always going to bust your chops. I feel like it should be a red flag if you're in a company like this and people keep questioning whether you're in a pyramid scheme. I feel like he is attempting to change the narrative from a very serious accusation that has legal implications to a lighthearted and funny offhanded comment from a friend who's trying to make fun of you. He's trying to change how his coaches and distributors see this kind of accusation and hopefully redirect their anxiety or their fear about being involved in a pyramid scheme to just have more support for the company. Let me know what you think about that. Him just trying to change the narrative and making it seem like a funny, lighthearted comment.
Schemes are illegal. And Beachbody is now $1 billion company. So I think really if it was a pyramid scheme, I don't think the government, the IRS, or this company would still be around today if it truly was a pyramid scheme. So just guys, number one, they're illegal and Beachbody wouldn't be here if it was doing something illegal.
I love that argument. So if Beachbody was a pyramid scheme, it would not exist. So by that argument, anything that's illegal would not exist. So there'd be no murders, there'd be no drug trafficking, no arms trafficking, no human trafficking. There'd be no robberies, there would be no arson. Crime would not exist because it's completely illegal. There'd also be no MLM companies who have ever been charged and sued for being a pyramid scheme, such as Amway, such as Herbalife, such as LuLaRoe. None of that would happen. There would be no criminal enterprises, no mafia, no crime lords, no warlords in other countries. There would be no forced marriages, no child marriages. We would live in a beautiful world where no crime exists, according to this man, because if Beachbody was a pyramid scheme, it would not exist. I hear that argument constantly from Beachbody coaches trying to justify the legitimacy of their company. What do you think about that? I'd love to hear it.
Number two, guys, the coach fees. Every month we pay about $15 to be a coach. None of your coach fees go towards, say, your coach that sponsored you. None of them. You're not paying money like in pyramids. You're paying money so somebody else can cash out on the money in a pyramid. In this case, you're getting websites for you, free customer service, coach relations. You're not stocking inventory. So the money you pay each and every month is not going towards your coach. It's not going towards any other coach. And with pyramids, the money you give in, it absolutely goes to somebody else that's involved in that scheme. Next thing I like to say, guys.
He is right about that. The coach fee does not go directly to him. However, everything that a direct recruit does goes directly to him. The coach fee does not, yes, but the commission on the challenge pack that a coach is required to buy, part of it will go to him. And then once his direct recruit starts to make a team and recruit people, we learned in the very first video on this channel that you make someone like him at the top of the company would make significant income off of the team cycle bonus of his direct recruits and the matching bonus of his direct recruits downline. So in a product-based pyramid scheme, based on my understanding, the way that the money is funneled upwards is disguised through product purchases and, in Beachbody's case, personal volume requirements. While it is not a direct payment that just goes directly up the pyramid, it's through commissions, team cycle bonus, matching bonus. And he's going to talk a little bit later about other bonuses that high up Beachbody coaches can receive.
Guys, is you can actually pass and do better than your sponsored coach or your upline coach. When you get in a pyramid scheme per se and you involve yourself in that, once you pay the money to get in, you are not passing the person above you. You are there and you have to wait until you cash out. That's an illegal thing. In this business, you can be sponsored by your coach, your upline coach, and you can do better than them and pass them in income and in growth. So if this was a pyramid scheme, I know you can't pass the upline of the person that you pay. Next, guys.
He is right that he can make more income than the upline coach who recruited him. However, he is never going to pass that person in position on the pyramid. I think at this time he was a 7-star diamond coach, and say his upline recruited him and then stopped working the business as, say, a 2-star diamond coach. At 7-star, he's going to make more money. Of course, he's going to have a bigger team. However, his upline, if they're still paying the $15.99 coach fee and they're meeting all their personal volume requirements, they're still going to make money off of everything this man does and everything all his direct recruits and the downlines of his direct recruits do. It's just an endless chain all the way down. So yes, he can make more money than his upline, but he can never pass the position of his upline in the pyramid. I hope that makes sense.
Pyramids do not sell products. You give in $100 and you wait to try to cash out a bunch of money, right? It's all about money in and cashing out. Here as a Beachbody coach, we sell fitness programs. We have Shakeology, the healthiest meal of the day. We help people each and every day. But the biggest thing is there's products that we're able to share with people each and every day that they can get through you as a coach. That doesn't exist in a pyramid scheme. Guys, remember, every organization in this.
So that's untrue. A quick Google search on the Federal Trade Commission website shows that pyramid schemes can have products, and the products actually disguise the fact that the MLM is operating as an illegal pyramid scheme and allows the revenue from people down low in the pyramid to make its way up to the very top. So product-based pyramid schemes do exist. In this case, the products don't actually matter. It's just hiding the illegal fraudulent structure where the investments, so in this case, the personal volume requirements of all the coaches make its way up to the very top of the pyramid. And this didn't even take hours and hours of research. I just did a quick Google search about product-based pyramid schemes. MLMs came up. I got to the same website from the Federal Trade Commission I used 2 videos ago, and I can also source it here. Product-based pyramid schemes exist. He is wrong. That's a false statement.
This world is shaped like a pyramid. Every organization, the president of the United States, the vice president, the people on his board. Think of a school district, the superintendent of schools, the principals, the teachers, to the lower staff that works within the school, to the aides, to the other people that work in school, the janitors. Every organization, corporate America, CEOs down to people that work in the general area of business, whatever it is within that company. Every organization in the United States is shaped like a pyramid, all right? And one of the last things I want to say, guys.
It's interesting the examples he uses. He clearly doesn't know how, obviously, the government of the United States or school board is structured. I don't either. I'm not sure why he wouldn't use an example of something that he can actually speak on. So let's use an example of my not-for-profit office, okay? So there's the employees, directors, vice presidents, CEO. So it is shaped as a pyramid. There's more employees on the bottom, and then it goes smaller the higher up it goes. The big difference is that I am not required to pay my employer to work. So I am not paying monthly, and that monthly payment is not making its way up the pyramid to make the one person at the very top rich. MLM promoters and Beachbody coaches seem to think that the argument is based solely on the pyramid shape. It's not. It's based on the fact that revenue in the form of personal volume requirements and commissions from your direct recruits downlines makes its way up the top of the pyramid. And the only way for the people at the top, like this man, to succeed, there needs to be at least 80% of individuals at the bottom making no money or even losing money. So again, this statement is irrelevant and it is an inaccurate representation of what the argument actually is against MLMs and product-based pyramid schemes.
In this business, there's more ways to make money than just based on the volume of what your team does. There's retail sales, there's quarterly bonuses, there's sales on memberships that you can make money on. So there's so much.
Quarterly bonuses are only available for people, I think, please correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's 2-star and above. And we know that you can only get to those ranks if you recruit tons and tons and tons of people who also recruit tons of people. So that's another way that Beachbody coaches get paid to recruit. Again, they don't get a bonus directly for recruiting a specific individual, but they get paid for recruiting through their team cycle bonus, their matching bonus, this quarterly bonus that he just said, that you can only receive for being at a certain rank, and but everything your massive downline does. So it's not a direct payment, but you are getting compensated financially based on the number of recruits you bring in. And remember, the FTC says that an MLM is a pyramid scheme if you cannot make significant income selling product, and the majority of your income comes from recruiting.
Much more. Remember, a pyramid scheme, number one, is illegal, and it's all about paying cash and waiting to cash out. And Team Beachbody is so far from that. But guys, you have to have thick skin. You got to be able to laugh it off. You have to go. You don't have to freeze up and somebody says, like, "Oh my God, am I involved in a pyramid scheme?" Or if you're somebody that's like, "I really want to be a Beachbody coach, but is this going to be a pyramid scheme?" It's not a pyramid scheme. It's an unbelievable opportunity of a business that can change your life, how it's changed my life. So if you have more questions about Beachbody coaching, if you want to ask more about this pyramid scheme or anything about coaching, reach out to me through my channel and click like, and be sure to subscribe to my channel so you can get more stuff about my video. So guys, have a great day.
No, that's all. We don't need to listen to the rest. Let me know what you think about that down below. This is pretty much the same argument that every single Beachbody coach will make when they talk about whether their company is a pyramid scheme. It's always, well, pyramid schemes are illegal. We have products, pyramid schemes don't. Every company in the world is structured like a pyramid, and they don't seem to understand that pyramid schemes can have products to disguise the fact that they're just based on investments that make their way up the pyramid. They don't seem to understand the fact that our argument is not based just on the pyramid shape, but the fraudulent system that it perpetuates. Let me know what you think about that down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and I will see you next time.